Hi, I'm Nick Nanton, and welcome to The Consumer's Advocate, the one and only place we bring the top financial advisors from all around the country directly to you. And I've got just one of those guys here today, my good friend, Mr. Roshan Ajanee. Roshan, welcome to the show.
Oh, thank you so much. So great to be here, absolutely.
It's great to have you. So you are a financial advisor, but that means many different things to many different people. I know you also have a specialization in entrepreneurs and taxes, which are two things that are near and dear to most entrepreneurs' hearts, right? So tell us a little bit about that.
Sure. I have a background in financial planning. I started, my education is in financial planning. My education is also in accounting, taxes. I got two separate firms right now, CPA firm, a wealth management firm. But all that right now is just geared towards one thing, is helping entrepreneurs to get to retire 10 years early. And that's the whole thing I do right now.
Very good. Now tell me about this. There's a lot of mistakes made, particularly with entrepreneurs and taxes. Tell me some of the biggest mistakes that you see regularly.
Oh, people, first thing is there are some opportunities that IRS gives us for every entrepreneur that they can take some of their taxable income and defer into their retirement plans. And that's one of a very big chunk of money which most people leave behind and don't take advantage of their retirement plan. And that could cost them thousands and thousands of dollars over the years when you add the compounding of interest and everything else.
Very good. Now, I know you have some pretty unique illustrations for taxes. Why don't you tell us about that?
Oh, sure, yeah. Say, for example, I'm going to represent this in a form. This would represent a last $100 income that somebody makes, and most of the clients that I deal with, they are in a 33% tax bracket. So what that means is if you earn your last $100, you are paying literally 1/3 if this is what goes away in taxes. So this is what you get to keep, this is what goes away in taxes. If I can take now, most of us know this part of it, there's no return on investment.
No return on investment.
No possibility of getting the principal back. I'm not talking about the excess tax what you pay, that you get as a refund, but the taxes which you really owe and pay every year, this goes away and never comes back to you. So well, this is the portion that we work in, and we say we help people to take some of this money and take that and put it away in a retirement plan and mix it with compounding interest over the years of 20, 30 years, and that grows into wealth. And that's what is very, very powerful.
So you can give it away to the government, or you can keep it and grow your wealth.
Absolutely. And then mix it with compounding of interest, and that could multiply in your retirement age for many, 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 many fold.
Yeah, and the thing is, a lot of people think that maybe they don't have enough left over. They're trying to, you work with a lot of physicians, or a lot of entrepreneurs might have student loans or other financial things that they think, I'm not able to start saving for retirement yet. If we were just to help them get a little bit of that tax dollars that they're already paying anyway, they can start saving for retirement today, right?
Exactly, and that's the key part of it, that most of the people think it takes a lot of income or a lot of savings in the future for them to start something. And that's my number one message for people. Whenever you become an entrepreneur, start right away, because that's do it now, as they call it, because that's the key in compounding. And as Warren Buffett used to say when he was young, he used to save every dollar thinking every dollar makes $7 in the retirement. For him, it was probably $40, $50 in retirement now, what he saved then. I think for most entrepreneurs, that comes so true that everything that you can save from here and put in your retirement plan, that will be multiplied many times when you retire.
I love it. And now tell me, I know you've worked with a lot of different people. Do you have maybe a favorite success story to share with us?
Absolutely. In fact, in 2002 timeframe, I was doing a radio show and I was talking about that wealth is not income. And that is one concept I really, really want to elaborate for people, that most people think if they can have a lot of income, they'll be good. And when I was talking about that thing on my radio show, one of the doctors heard it and eventually came to my office, and we sat down and went over his financials, and we found out that at that time he was making over close to $250,000, and he had less than $25,000 in assets. And that was an eye-opening thing for him to figure out. I said, well, this is what your assets are. And he was almost 40 at that time. And from that time, it's been about 13, 14 years. Fast forward, in today's 2014, he has over $2 million accumulated. And that was a process where we said, okay, let's take some of this money that you're giving away to Uncle Sam and put it in your retirement plan, open 529 plans for your kids' education, and so many other things that we help him out. And that was a process that income itself doesn't do anything. You make the income, you save, you invest, you do the tax planning, and that grows into wealth. And that's what we are talking about. That's what we do for most of our clients right now.
That's great. Now, I know there's a lot of people watching this who say, I'd love to keep a little bit of that extra tax money and put it away for retirement rather than just give it away to Uncle Sam. How can they find you? I know you're in the greater Dallas area, but how can they find you, Roshan?
Well, I'm on the, they can connect with us by the phone. I'll give you a very simple number. It's 972-484-0020. They can go to our websites, which is ajaneewealthmanagement.com. or ajaneewm.com. Those are the two websites. They can connect, and I'll be more than happy to talk to them. And the best part that we have done over the years is we have made their process very simple. There are two complexities which we deal with. One is IRS and one is the Wall Street. We have taken those two complexities and mixed into a very simple process. They meet with us in less than the time they spend watching a movie. We can help them set up, get them going, and they never have to worry for many years to come about both those big issues, both two complexities. And we have simplified that process into one simple thing.
Glad to hear it. Thanks so much for joining us.
Well, thank you so much.